What's going on, TubeYube? We're back. We're back live streaming. We're doing that thing. And it's going to be good. We have a different one today. So I'm not bothering trying to get my whole setup back up. Took a little bit of a break. But now we're coming back. And we're going to be doing some storyboarding today. So hang tight. I am getting the rest of that set up. And then we will be storyboarding. Everything so far has come along super good. We have a radio edit of the project, which basically means we have pretty much all of the voice lines recorded, so we can get started with animation and such after storyboarding is done. So it's pretty exciting. Things are moving along. Things are sounding terrific, and they're going to be looking great. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into it. Won't be able to see my face, but I'll put the fish cam up. You'll at least get fish cam. All right. See you on the stream.
Don't stop.
Hold up now. My camera's not working. Of course. Of course. What kind of world are we living in? A world where technology is supposed to work? I don't think so. Alright, please stand by. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with my setup. I may have to restart my computer. So if you are watching, please stand by. We're experiencing technical difficulties, and we'll return in just a moment.
Don't stop.
Okay, apparently that did not fix the problem, so I fear I'm going to have to restart my computer. So I do apologize. We'll be right back. Might get weird. Restarting. All right. I believe we are back. Whoa. Too much happening. I'm overstimulated. Alright. Here we go. We're getting back into the swing of things. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. But now we're back. It's a good time. And I'm excited. Let me get Fishcam up. Fanfare. Oh no, now Fishcam's not working. What kind of horrible world are we living in? Well, I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're getting into some storyboards. Let me get Fishcam up, because that is the most important thing to my streams, is the Fishcam. But today we're getting into some storyboards. And yes, I know, the artwork is impeccable. Dare I say it? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But yeah, we're gonna be. Here we go. There's the fish. There's the guy everybody's actually here to see. All right. So here we go. We have the storyboards up, and I got the script next to me. We got some chill music. I'm going to be working through this. So I'm actually likely going to be changing how I do storyboards. It's like the Subway Surfers. It really truly is. That is the whole reason we run the fish cam. It is our Subway Surfers. But we're going to be getting into this. We're going through, we're doing some storyboards. I'll likely be changing how I do the storyboards, but that is TBD. But I got some new toys on the way for Christmas. I'm getting myself a nice little drawing digital tablet, which will save me on paper and pencils, because I'm already burning through pencils because I had to do some storyboarding at work. So this poor guy. This guy got chewed up in like a day, so I'd rather keep it simple. I'm gonna scroll down in my script where we're at. So we have a few of these already done. I'll flip through them real quick. We don't want to get too big into spoilers. This is what we're dealing with so far. We got some good stuff in here. Oh, my camera's going out of focus. Not sure why that's happening. I don't know. Maybe it'll figure itself out. It doesn't want you to see spoilers, apparently. It's like, no, don't show them. They can't know. So yeah, it didn't want you to get any of them. But we got some good stuff in here. So we're working through it. I just flipped through like 6 pages, but we're just going to get into it. It's going to be a good time. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a little bit, but now we're back. Full swing. The production never stopped, but I just took a little bit of a break from the YouTubes over the holiday. Now we're getting into it. So, alright, so this guy's, he's going up the elevator. He's going on his first mission. This is our cadet. And he's riding his way up. So, as he gets up, he's all nervous. And then he gets confronted by our commander guy. So we're going to kind of set that up and get it rolling. I got my little mannequin here. Whoop. Got my little mannequin here. I like to use him for posing, but he'll be like right under the fish cam, so apologies on that front. But he'll be there for reference. So let's start sketching this in. We should actually probably do the helmet. What the helmet's gonna be. Yeah, so what's neat about the way that I think I'm going to be doing storyboards after this is it seems like there's a way for me to do this directly in Unreal Engine on my scenes, which would be a huge time saver because I can put some models in, I can draw everything that I'd really need to make a storyboard, but a little bit faster. Which would be nice because this is at like the 30-minute mark. And it's 35 shots in already. So this guy. Voiced by Evan Boynell. He's just pointing right at our cadet. try to give them little emotions too. You know, just to convey what they're feeling in the moment, because this whole thing's going to be put together. Also, when they're like looking behind the helmets, they basically turn into buckets on my storyboard. They're not very concise or consistent. So he's yelling at him. I've been drawing storyboards lately too. Biggest thing I've learned is that it's not good to cut every time someone else speaks. That is a very good point. It's all about intentionality, and something that gonna switch to thumbnail design in my YouTube videos though, in case I ever finish this monster of a project. Hey, noise. But yeah, I've noticed through doing my storyboards, I'm cutting like a lot more shots than I usually would, just because it's like, do I want to draw it? And it forces me to think about it a little bit differently, which gets it out faster. I forgot to mark that previous one. What was that? 35, I believe. Yep. 35. Use the cadet, and then this guy, the cadet. Me? I somehow continue to get worse at drawing Helldivers helmets. The concept artists are doing a much better job than me. By the way, should Plot Coalition become an SCP writer? SCP? Like the horror stuff? Not necessarily my cup of liberty, my guy. This guy's all like, oh, yep. That's me. I won't let you down. Yes. That's a me. SCP, Special Containment Procedures for each designated anomaly. Yeah, I know SCPs. I think some of them are interesting. A lot of them are cringe. I'm not too big on it. I'd rather write films and screenplays and whatnot. That's kind of more my lane. Maybe short stories, but I tend to like the screenwriting format and what it provides. So this guy's gonna kind of be like... And so going back to what Wisdom Thumbs was saying about not drawing every frame of dialogue, it also helps me think about things in a way that makes sense for like reducing how big of a shot things might be, or like how much time is put into a shot. So like here, rather than splitting up this moment into a couple shots, it's a lot easier for this guy to open up and kind of reveal the next shot. So he's going to kind of be like, you're part of Judgment Squad now. And then there's going to be the other Helldivers back here, so it'll reveal them. Which they're just going to be nice little stick figures. Couldn't ask for much more than that. Alright. I'd maybe do like an SCP, like horror type of film, if it was like the right sort of thing. I've also never been a huge fan of horror. Like, I feel like a lot of horror is, I don't know. It just strikes me as cheap. It doesn't do it for me. So he's like, you're part of Judgment Squad now. Another interesting thing is, so we have like a full version of the film in audio form now. We still have a couple of voice actors to record with, but like end to end, we've got things pretty well buttoned, and I've been listening to it on repeat. So I have it pretty well, like pretty close to memorized. And maybe here, I'll make this decision later. But this could be maybe a cut in. Helldivers SCP would be interesting. I have been, there was like quite a few Helldivers found footage films that were being made that I thought were pretty neat. I think I saw like 3 or 4 of them. And I was like, oh, this is like a neat subgenre. That kind of falls into that same type of thing. But, yeah, I feel like a lot of those ended up falling off. Which is unfortunate because they were pretty neat. Making professional art for years, and I'm fighting envy for how quick and confident you can make viable storyboards. It comes from like not trying. I wish I could like spend more time on these, but I also know like how little like these need to communicate. It's more so like the blocking or like what's in frame, so I can have that for animation, that kind of stuff. I used to draw a lot of comics as a kid. That was like a huge part of my childhood. It was just drawing a bunch of comics like this, just for funsies. I was really big into Calvin and Hobbes and Garfield and The Far Side, stuff like that. Boop, boop. Legs. I loved the like when DVDs had like the specials of like how to draw like this character. That was my bread and butter. I did so much of that back in the day. Part of Judgment Squad. Actually, this is a fun bit, just for camera. Just to sell it a little bit more. Maybe the camera punches in, like it zooms in on them, just to have this bit be a bit more of a cheese ball moment. Because the way this is delivered, it's pretty funny. It's just like, hello! Hold on, I'll see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see here. Right around 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Nope. Just before. So this is the scene we're doing right now.
Helldivers support requested.
You the cadet?
Yes, sir. That is me, Cadet Collins from Super Earth. I won't let you down.
Come with me. You're a part of Judgment Squad now, son. Hello. Isn't that the...
So that's the bit that we're drawing out right now. And it's coming along good. Coming along good. So now we need these two goobers, the crew members, and they're kind of having a side conversation. The voice actors did an incredible job on this. It's definitely like, I would say like each of the projects have had incredible acting, but like this one, because it's so much about the comedy and hitting those different beats, like they've done an incredible job, and just the quality, the overall quality of it is just top tier. We have some returning folks and a lot of new folks. So overall, it's just great to hear the overall improvements that this one's going to have on top of being, just better animation and stuff. Because even today, last night, I was working on some stuff for the animation, building out some rigs just to make sure stuff worked. And it was looking really good. I think the Red Dead short had, like, I think it's probably going to be the one that has like the best acting per se, but it's because that's all the actor's performance. This is like the actors just voice acting which like on Titanfall they were like voice acting and doing facial performance, and this one is just voice acting, so it's very different than kind of what we've done in the past, which is pretty neat to see. And we can have this guy kind of cross his arms, maybe. Or maybe have like he can be holding like a booklet. Kind of turn to the side. Mrs. Coalition is in it too. She has her 5 seconds of fame. Which honestly, like, it's funny because like even in moments like that, like the performances are still really solid. It just makes it funnier when it's like you have somebody who's like a good voice talent, but because it's Helldivers and the nature of it, it's like they don't live for very long. How do I feel about the current state of Apex Legends? So I played a little bit of the Season 1 thing that they were doing, and it was like fun. But I don't play a lot of Apex, so I don't have like a lot of stake in it. I'll play with my brother sometimes. But outside of that, I am not playing very much Apex. So when I don't know. I am not too big on it either way. But I have heard that it's not been super good. And we'll draw little hats on these guys so they don't look totally naked. There, we won't put any spoilers. We'll just write a little dialogue bit and move on. I gotta do a better job of marking these. Jeez. Actually, this should be 37A, 37B, 38. Yeah, I think so. Alright. And then my good friend, she played Sarah Briggs. She does this next bit. She did the voice intercom, and it sounds fantastic.
Guy from the yogurt commercial?
Oh, well, there it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Alcubier drive calibration complete. FTL jump successful. Arriving at the Tellus sector.
South. Before anybody says that's not an AI voice, that's a real person. It's Kara O'Brien. She is phenomenally talented. And when we were recording New Frontiers, she did a Siri impression, and I was like, dang, could have cast you as a Titan. So now she's the voice intercom in the ship in Helldivers. But she did an amazing job. And also, how do you feel about Titanfall 3 fan and wiki page appearing in search results about Titanfall 3? I don't know. New Frontiers was in the Titanfall wiki for a while because people thought it was a legit Respawn created show. And I had to try and dispel that because they were like, it's either Titanfall 3 or Respawn is making a show. And I was like, just so nobody's majorly disappointed, Respawn is not making this show. She's better than the Super Destroyer calm voice. That is some high praise right there. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we should probably have a reverse shot. Hey, Hazy's here. Let's go. Should probably be a reverse shot of what they're pointing at. But yes, the yogurt commercial stuff is a very deep cut Helldivers lore that is attributed to some of our writers. They brought the lore accuracy and whatnot to the max. Wow, that guy's pointer finger is messed up. So this can kind of be between them. We kind of had this guy's back in the last one, so we'll do kind of like this. He won't be like full on profile, but it just kind of helps with the blocking. And we'll do one of these numbers just so we know that they're supposed to be kind of in shadow a little bit more. Hey! Good for you, Hazy. Yo, I haven't had time to hang out either. I've been quite busy myself. Can you tell this guy's crossing his arms? We'll just, yeah, that's the group. That's the group over there. 38. 39. Okay. Okay, and so then this takes off. $1 million drawing here. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Speaking of, did you see that the crypto millionaire bought that like high-end banana duct taped to a wall art and just ate it? I was like, dang, somebody actually did it. Let's go. Here's our Super Destroyer. And it's gonna turbo blast out of the stratosphere. I've always been pretty good, like drawing those comics as a kid. I've been pretty good at the 3D arrow thing. I've been decent enough to, you know, kind of do it effectively, I suppose. Maybe I'll do some reverse hatching on it too. So then it goes away. And then I can't remember what like planetary stuff is around Shelt. We'll just kind of write it here. This is supposed to be Shelt. And then, well, bam. Now we're cutting to the front. So the front, we're just going to kind of draw out this blocky bit. Bottom of the deck. This is not anatomically correct, but hey, I'll know what it means. As long as I know what it means and I can communicate it if somebody else is animating the shot. That's all it really needs. Because the perspective is whack. But that's okay. Boom. It's coming in, you know. Okay. This will be 41. Arriving at the Talus sector. All right. So now I got to really think about this next bit because it's a good dialogue chunk. And it's super well delivered by Evan, but I'm trying to think of the best way to showcase it. Yeah, it goes pow, like Batman. Just for you. Pow! It has been added. Alright. Where'd the fish go? The fish intentionally went to the other side of the tank. Hold on. I think he's going to sleep. He's looking out the window having an existential crisis. Wow. I turned the camera and he swam away. He legit did that to you guys. I love doing sound design, especially for projects like this. It was hard not to do it like a ton for the radio edit, and I want to make some specific time for it because New Frontiers, I had to crunch the sound design. I did all of the sound design for all 3 hours of New Frontiers in like a week. So he's just a little shy. He's a little shy guy. All right. All right. Arriving at the Talus sector. Boom. Listen up, valiant Helldivers. I just got back from the surface, and it's not pretty down there. So maybe that first line, he's like not even looking at him. It's like a friggin' anime shot. He's seen the horrors of war. Bro kind of got that Ninja Turtle shape. Which, while I was on my little break, I watched Transformers 1 and the new Ninja Turtles movie. And I liked them both. Transformers 1 I thought was spectacular. And Ninja Turtles was fun. I really enjoyed it. But the sound mix was atrocious. But the overall, it was a good time. Fun vibes. I dug it. Listen up. This will be good too for a joke that happens at the end of the scene. Because he basically gives like the same spiel to like a brand new group of people. As if these guys were like sent in. Like, alright, whoever survives gets the, you know, the pep talk worked. I have drawn this mannequin so many times I'm not even looking at it for reference anymore. I'm just purely drawing like the segments from memory, which came back to me pretty easy. I used to draw with one all the time. I picked one up the other day. Been drawing some storyboards with it, and I've just been riffing. One fish, one dog, two human. True, true. We keep humans as pets. Well, don't clip that. One dog, one fish, two children. Gotta get all four of them back here. We'll really switch this guy. Into the side. This is nice too because it helps me figure out like what's actually all going to be in frame and how to get these characters in frame. And so maybe this last guy, he'll be standing back here nice and tall. With his arms crossed. So he's just like, when are we going back out? Give me a flamethrower. Let's go. He's got the line. napalm is my favorite kind of pesticide. He's got the cheese diver get up. He's one of the few, the proud, the cheese divers. Which I've never come across a cheese diver in game. People say they're a thing, but I don't know. Whoa. Big chats. $42. Look at that. We're making progress. Listen up, valiant Helldivers. I just got back from the surface, and it's not pretty down there. You all think you're ready? You might be. The bugs and the bots have committed an abominable act. That's the next line. So. Some of y'all might even make it out this time. That's another line. Listen up, valiant Helldivers. I just got back from the surface, and it's not pretty down there. You all think you're ready? You might be. Some of y'all might even make it out this time. Saying the lines to try and visualize what motivates this next frame in the strongest possible way. Listen up, valiant Helldivers. I just got back from the surface, and it's not pretty down there. You all think you're ready? You might be. Alright. There's the frame. Very, anime inspired. This guy just got a chiseled finger. We gotta make sure we signify that this has some serious? That is one funky looking arrow. That's an optical illusion right there. I'm not even sure what I drew. Whoa. You think you're reedy? I can't spell today. That arrow is very interesting. Hold on, let me sharpen my pencil. Pencil sharpened and ready to liberate. $43. And I still have a good bit of notebook. I do enjoy doing this by hand. I'm gonna be interested to see how it works for the digitally, if that works out. If you want pencil sharpener ASMR, I mean, here you go. Pencil sharpened. You all think you're reedy? You might be. Some of y'all might make it out this time. Are y'all married? Who, me and Hazy Knight? No. If you're asking about myself and Mrs. Coalition. Yes, me and Mrs. Coalition are married. Some of y'all might even make it out this time. Aw, thanks. Wow, she really dropped us sadly in there. She dropped us sadly in the chat. I kind of like how these guys are developing their own personalities. Like Helldiver 4 is just like, yo. Can we get on with it? Tell us about how it is being married to an artist and creator. I'd love to know what benefits and struggles I'm getting into. Well, I'm mad annoying. So she's got to deal with that. If I'm not creating something, I'm antsy. I don't like just like spending time on my phone unless I'm finding memes. Uh-oh, she's gonna jump on the mic, guys.
I was like typing it. I was like, wait, why don't I just literally
Hopping in.
Where's the fish can? Oh, I see it.
It's not looking at the fish, that's for sure.
You know, he's hiding. I was gonna see if I could get him on again.
She's here to tell you what it's like to be married to somebody as terrible as me.
What I was typing and when I realized I could just come over here. I don't know if they can hear me if I need to close it.
Yeah, you need to come spit on the mic.
Oh my goodness, there's not enough room over here. So to answer your question, wisdom is I consider myself a creative as well. We both kind of have those creative minds. Mine's just a little different because mine's more musically, I would say, whereas his is more like physical art and video stuff. But that's actually how we met, was through being creatives and video productive stuff and photography and all that fun jazz. So for me, it was just kind of a natural progression because it's stuff that I enjoy and I enjoy that he enjoys. But it takes time, that's for sure. But it's really cool to see, you know, as being married to him, I get to see from when the idea is first born all the way to the creation, which is really cool to see. Like, I've already listened to this project at least twice, but now I get to see him draw it all, so I like kind of understand what the vision is a little more, which is cool. And it's something we get to do together, which is also cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Like recording my voice lines in a car. Because that's where we recorded them this time.
Does anybody want to find out what happens to her? Hold up. It's no spoilers or anything.
It's not surprising.
We've got.
Might be.
Stood. I'm inclined to.
It's close to there.
I don't want to give away
Their
too much.
plan.
Yeah.
This makeshift antenna's our best shot. I'm inclined to disagree.
Hold on. I've got something.
Wait, hold
You
on.
need
is
a more.
I went too far.
Yeah.
I went too far. There's no way to do like the precise like drag.
Drag up to adjust the scrubbing rate.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
But now I can't see where my fingers are too fat.
What are we looking for?
Yeah, now I'm better off.
We've got more enemies inbound. And this
There
antenna
it is.
holding job has a severe accident rate. Just hold it. It's the only comms we've got.
Here she comes.
Helldiver reporting to the front. Starting to think this is a terrible idea.
You've got a better plan. This makeshift.
There's my literal second.
Her 2 seconds of fame. You know, she's so needy for attention, but I had to give her.
that's it.
I needed to give her something.
Sure.
Just kidding. Also, it's very hard to read chat and draw at the same time.
I always think it's just hard to read chat in general. I could not do it. I'm not good at reading. Did he swim away again?
Who, the fish?
Katie.
Yeah, he's always swimming away. Our fish, Katie. She personified the average Helldiver so much better than Helldivers 2 players. We lie. Not really. I'm still using the same mic and everything that I was using before. I haven't really ventured too far into that. But I'm making it work. So these guys, they all be listening. And then, so a lot of this conversation happens. I'm gonna have think. We've done a few of these. Hold on. Where did we start? We started here. You the cadet. That's where we started. You can see where I went from an unsharpened pencil to a sharpened pencil. 35, 42, 44. We'll do one more. We'll do one more, and I think we'll call the stream. This will be a shorter stream, but we're making good progress. Again, this is another one of those things similar to writing. Sometimes it's just easier to sit and do and turn my brain off. Reedy, my Reedy.
It's already in the Discord.
I haven't gone looking for it yet, no.
Thanks to Hazy.
Hazy night.
Hazy night.
The other person I'm married to.
Apparently.
Amazing you've gotten this far. Yeah, I am too. Some of y'all might even make it out this time. The second Twisted Metal Mind. Okay, so this whole like bit, because like it kind of gets into exposition land. I've been trying to figure out, is it like, I've been playing with a few ideas, all the way down to like, does he play with like mini figurines while he explains this, or is it just all like point and talk? Does it come up on like a hologram table? There's a lot of things, and after a certain point I'm like, is that just more work than it's worth? When it's like, it's well delivered already. Maybe we just go back to like a similar frame to this, but now he's pointing at a screen. Oh, that could be funny, because they're always doing the screens on the ship. I saw one yesterday that was like, you know, don't let your family be killed by bots. Build a strong economy. Spend your hard-earned money. Like I mentioned, my my helmet drawing is extremely consistent, but this is literally going to be the meme of the pointing at the tornado meme. He has got one claw of a finger there. Could be a screen shining up. This could be a good secondary joke too. There's some funny graphics or whatever. This bot's got cottage cheese brain. I love me a good bot with cottage cheese brain. So maybe that's 45, and then 46 is just a close-up of that same screen. bug. Another. This is how I draw bugs, apparently. This is their undemocratic act. No context. No context spoilers. We're just gonna make this super despicable. There you guys go. Do with that what you will. All right. I think that is where I'm going to call this stream. We just hit an hour. Feels like we're in a pretty good spot. Stuff is moving along, coming up with some new creative ideas. There is just definitely some sus. How hard is it to do a picture-in-picture to show the fish at the very top left? You know, who knows? If you ever stayed in one place, I guess we can find out. But, oh, there he goes. There's the fish. All right. We're going to call it on this one. Things are going well. I should be able to get more storyboards done this week. So I'm not sure what next week's stream is going to be, but this was a fun one. Excited to be back in it. And I will see you guys next week. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. If you want to become a member, become a member. But if you just want to be a viewer, hey, I'm just happy to have you. And we will see you later. Bye.